Hello, Dr. Susheen. Welcome to the Health Site.
Hello.
Hello. So, Doctor, as we know that the International Week for the Deaf has started. So, the very first question that I'll ask you is, why is the International Week for the Deaf has been marked?
So the International Week for the Deaf typically happens on the week of the last Sunday of every September of every year. So this is a week-long activity. This is basically, you can say, celebrated to create awareness about the deaf community, their challenges, their problems or their grievances, and how they can cope with it. While we focus on the challenges of the deaf, this platform is also an opportunity for us to highlight their achievements. So this year it is being celebrated between the 19th to 25th of September.
Okay, Doctor. So, Doctor, how can we make more people aware of the hearing loss and the obstacles, the problems that has been faced by the deaf community?
Yeah, see what happens that I'm sure most of us have encountered people that might be deaf in varying degrees. It can be at the workplace, it can be at home, it can be in the marketplace. So what is important for us is to be empathetic. Deaf people, a person that is deaf doesn't mean that he or she is not intelligent. So we have to be aware of and we have to be sensitive to the needs of the deaf. So when you feel that someone needs a repetition of what is being said, when that is happening on a persistent basis, when they have difficulty in understanding what is spoken on the phone or in a meeting, we might get an inkling that this person that we are talking to might be deaf. So maybe when we kind of more gently approach them, when we speak to them, then maybe we can understand that there could be a problem which might have to be addressed or might have a solution.
All right. So, Doctor, what are the symptoms that people face, especially if they're having some loss of hearing or if they're on the verge of turning deaf?
Yes. So what happens that initially they are in most people that become deaf at a later part in life are kind of in disbelief. They don't really accept initially that they're deaf, but when they are for example, in a crowded environment, when there is a group of, they find it difficult to understand speech. What we say is that they have a difficulty in the intelligibility, or they cannot understand what is spoken. So as I previously said, there could be a problem on the telephonic conversation where they ask you to repeat statements that are made. And when there is a one-to-one communication, there might be a problem in understanding certain parts of the speech. So this should give us an inkling that the person that we are talking to might be deaf.
Okay, Doctor, thank you so much. That was really informative. Thank you so much for talking to us.